Hey, good people. This is Rocky with Rocky's Reality, the #1 podcast for unfiltered and unapologetic culture, entertainment, and relationships. Tap in live Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I chat with some of the dopest artists, celebrities, influencers, entrepreneurs, and more. Make sure to catch us live Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Roku. See you soon. All right. Welcome to Rocky's Reality. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Joe. I'm as always when I have return guests, and this is my boy, right here, my bro.
For sure,
we just be cracking up. Which was actually also one of the guests on my inaugural show, the debut of Rocky's Reality, which has been 9 years.
It's been that long?
2017.
I think this is maybe my
fourth or fifth time
on your show. Yeah,
you know, he a friend of the show.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm gonna just get to it, y'all. Celebrity stylist, creative director, D-boy from the North End, Marv Neal, y'all. Give it up.
What up, though?
Give it up. So welcome back, Marv.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you.
Anytime. I appreciate you.
I love you. You my brother. You be cracking me up. I
Yeah.
love the way you be giving it to her. We both fire signs, so we understand the way we be just stinging people.
But I don't be feeling like it's stinging. I be feeling like it just be, you know what I mean?
It is.
You talk shit, I talk shit. That's how it go.
It is what it is.
And I don't be mad. You know what I mean?
Nah, some people be mad. They be upset
They be mad. I'll be mad.
But that's why I be sniggling, looking at my screen like he is tearing their ass.
Yeah, I'll be mad. I'm
just
I'm
100.
truthful. I'm gonna keep it 100.
I love that. And I love how you was throwing the kids in the pool.
Man, what?
But you was a lifeguard?
I was a lifeguard for 20 years.
Oh my goodness. So you started swimming as a child?
Yeah, at 9. So like maybe 89, 90, somewhere up in there.
Okay. I love that. And I could tell the kids probably had a ball with you. Because
they thought I was mean. Because, I'm the big mean looking guy. And then, the people up front would always be like, I'm going to go get Marv. Because they know I would be like, y'all coming to get in the pool? They'd be like, yeah. So they get in the pool. I'll go in there, put my trunks on. And then it's time for y'all to drink a little water. Got to take you down to the deep end. You've been being bad in day camp all day. Nobody gonna keep talking to you.
Did you ever? So what did you do? Like with the kids? Like, did you ever have a situation where a kid was drowning?
No, we did lessons every day.
Okay.
Lessons every day
at a rec center.
At a rec center, whatever rec centers throughout the city. I worked at Bustle everywhere from east to west for 20 years, from 1999 to 2019.
I love it. And Bustle is where I grew up.
Okay.
On Kirchville and Van Dyke. Yeah. It's a whole new world.
Yeah, but it's still Mike West is over there still. So,
okay.
Yeah, DJ Cuts.
I love. Okay, so he's there.
That's how we all grew up together in the rec centers.
Yes, because Mike actually he grew up not too far from me on Townsend. I was on Seaburn.
Yep. He's from over there, so he's still over there. He runs Butsu.
As far as running, what
he's the rec center RCS.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's at either Butzel or Coleman and Young. He's between the two. They may have him rotating between the two, but he's usually one of those two.
I love how those are still open.
Yeah.
So, but I brought Marv back today because the Detroit fashion community is having their Tastemaker series. Fashion Takes the Stage this July 11th, this Saturday, 2 p.m. at Build. And you're talking about the science of fashion.
Yes.
So let's get into that, because just before we went live, Marv was telling me about how, and shout out to Clever.
Yeah, Desmond Clever,
who designed a custom-made jacket, y'all, for Chris Brown. A lot. That bitch was cold.
Oh, it was cold.
Oh, it was cold. Didn't he do 2? I think he said
he sold them 3.
Yeah.
The stylist bought 3.
I love that.
The stylist liked all 3 of his designs and bought all 3. And that's what, as a stylist, you want that. Like, if you got a designer that you want to be able to bring some money back or pictures back, or, you know what I mean? Something to show your work, which is free promo.
Hell yeah, because that jacket was out cold.
It was out cold.
Did you go to the by the way, Chris Brown wore it during the R&B tour here
on Sunday.
and on Sunday.
Yeah, I was
okay,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought I saw him wear one on Friday when I was there too.
I'm not sure because I wasn't there.
Okay, Friday, I know he wore, it seemed like, if I remember correctly, he wore this like black and green one.
Okay. Could be because he has a Red Wing one and then 2 Detroit Lions ones.
Yes, I love it. So shout out to Desmond Clever.
Clever.
That's his that's his name. And of course I need to have him
on
the show. I love it.
I
was watching him and talk about how a guy at his church introduced him to Chris Brown's stylist.
Yep, that's just usually how it goes.
Look how God works.
That's how it works.
Look how that works.
Because that's the same way kind of how I got my job with Power.
Okay.
Not Power, BMF.
Yeah,
BMF.
Someone. It's all about who you know.
It's all about who you know. Yep. Sometimes your friends is the person that speaks for you.
As they should be.
As they should be. Yeah.
And I was saying that the other day, like those are the type of friends that I need. People who are going to speak my name in rooms.
And I always do that for people. I'm a big believer in that because it's not always about me. So I always be like, oh, you need to holler at Rocky, or you need to this, that, yada, 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 you know?
Absolutely. Because like when you put someone else on, they're going to, that's just going to be a trickle down effect.
For sure.
That's what I love. I'm not neither one of us are gatekeepers.
No, I'm not.
And that's how you, but that, you know, that's something that we fight with in Detroit at times.
Sure.
Folks be, you know, but shout out to those checking in. Hey, Jacqueline.
What up, though, Jacqueline?
I love it.
Jackie been getting me together on them text messages every day.
Oh, has she now?
Yeah, she been.
I love it. She is the.
I don't want to say the wrong title, but I'll call her the producer because she's producing this series that we're doing on Saturday,
along with Latrice Delgado Macon.
Latrice Macon, and then there's a couple of other people that's on their team. So shout out to the DFC.
I love it. And I love how, yes, absolutely. Shout out to DFC. How you all, it's been like about 5 or 6 years now.
Well, right? I'm not a part of it, but
okay.
So she asked me to do this series back in May.
Okay.
And then I just helped her curate the people that I thought should be on the panel.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of how we went from it. And then she said, well, she wanted to speak on the science of wardrobe styling and how boutiques and how we are part of the ecosystem. Absolutely. So we're going to make sure that we do that.
Okay. And Jacqueline, thank you for letting us know. Executive director of the Detroit fashion community. So some of the panelists, Joyce Sheffield, founder On and Off the Runway, Fashion Junkie.
Yes.
Who are some other people who are going to be in the building?
So Jamar Hart, he's a stylist that's from here. He used to go by Granddaddy Rose back in the day. And then he changed his name to his own name. He's in LA. So a lot of times him and Shar of Rock and Remix, they do business together, but Jamar's dope. He's done a lot of editorial stuff just like me and a lot of celebrities. He even worked with Beyonce.
Oh.
He did her outfit for her baby shower with the twins.
Oh.
So he's a big deal. He has
he's from Detroit?
He's from Detroit.
Oh my God.
Born and raised right over here on Dexter. Dexter or Linwood. Don't get me wrong. Don't be mad at me, Jamar. But yeah.
I love it.
Yep, from Detroit. He maybe moved to Detroit from maybe 10 years ago. So he'll be here tomorrow. And you know, I'll make sure I introduce him if you want to come out.
I love it. So many. I love it. I'm trying to look at some of the people here.
So Jamar Hart, he's a stylist. You have Sheila Shops. Sheila is the person that does everything that you have been seeing lately, maybe the last 5 years on Tubi. That's the good looks. So she does Tubi. She's with, I can't remember if she's with Beezy and them all the time or what's the other gentleman that does the show? Dark skin, short guy. And we all love his stuff. He kind of reminds you of Benny Siegel.
Oh my gosh. Like one of the
he's like a
filmmakers.
He's a filmmaker and he's like a director and he's like in the movie.
Not Dennis Reed.
Well, maybe Dennis Reed too. But
Kamal Smith. No.
Oh,
it's gonna come to us.
It popped to me. But she does a lot of their production. I know it's between her and Dawn Green. Okay. They usually do a lot of the Tubi stuff.
You was putting me up on some people because I have not.
Sheila's dope. She's a dope stylist. We did she has a dope Airbnb in a New Center area. That's where we held our we had basically like a speakeasy for me to sit and talk to people that want to get into styling this time last year. So Sheila, I call her she always laugh at me. But Sheila's cool. Sheila's dope. Jamar Hart, Sheila. You have Angela. Angela just was in Vogue.
Okay, and then she said she dressed the gentleman that played Biggie. Okay,
Oh yeah,
Jamal
Jamal Woolard.
Woodard.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay,
Gravy.
now I
We
do
call him
remember his
Gravy.
name. Okay.
And she so Angela just was in Vogue. Her boutique was picked for a place to shop here in Detroit. Angela, I've been loving Angela for years. We've been friends. She has a store called Coup d'Etat.
Yes, is that in the New Center area?
It was in the New Center area, and she just moved east, basically right over across the street from Butzel.
Okay,
like down the street from Nelson. Yeah, okay. So she's in that area, where it's kind of new.
Where the gentrified area,
exactly.
where the white folks is walking their dogs and living their best life over there. I'm like,
took the old houses and fixed them up. So Angela's from she's from here. She has her store is Coup d'Etat. I've pulled from her store before. Angela is a soul sister.
From the Detroit.
She a soul sister.
We have such talent. I love us here.
Soul sister. And then we have an influencer. She's dope. She's always she always has the fly shit on. So we got her on the panel as well. And we gonna rock out.
I love that. So you chose and you select. So this is from
So Jacqueline chose a couple people, and then when she asked me for people, I just kind of reached into my Rolodex and helped out.
It's like bam, bam.
Yeah, I think these people would be dope for it. These are the people that I would want to interview.
Okay.
And hear their story.
Joe, let's see the clip right quick, and then I want to come back to when you say these are the people. I want you to share like how do you. This is just the promo right quick, but. How do you decide the people? What stands out to you? Like when you see people on Instagram, social media, whatever, you meet them. We're gonna have vendors there too. I think on August Ave. It's on August Ave.
Yeah, on August Ave.
Yes. Shout out to Deja McKenzie.
Deja, my girl.
Listen. Oh, wait a minute. As a matter of fact, I got my Detroit necklace on.
See, yeah, you rapping right there.
Yeah, and my Detroit ring.
Oh yeah, you rapping.
Come on. I love Deja. She is a grinder.
100.
Okay.
I pulled some gloves from Deja for a photo shoot. Some leopard gloves.
I love her couture. She has like couture type pieces.
Like
you're not gonna see.
Everybody's not gonna have it.
That all over the place. So what do you look for, Marv, when you like, ooh, what stands out to you about people? Like when you were curating the panelists, what are some things, the qualities that stand out to you?
The qualities that stood out for me is just people that I feel like I respect and that get busy and whatever it is that they do. So I know a lot of people said, but everybody's going to Jay-Z on that day.
In Brooklyn.
They're going to Brooklyn. So it was I had a couple of more people up on my sleeve, and Jacqueline, I'm talking about Evelyn. Jacqueline was like, "Oh, Marv, you know, I love you. You just went in your Rolodex and called all the people." But I'm like, yeah, but everybody going to Brooklyn. So a lot of people couldn't make it. So shout out to those people. But these people, they weren't second choices either. They were people that I thought of because I didn't know how many people she wanted to do. So if it was up to me, I would have did 10 people, you know what I mean? But we wanted to keep it tight. So these people I chose just because I respect what they do, you know, and I always, you know how we always fight with people online about the east side of Detroit or even Detroit. Right. And about, you know, I know that we have done a lot of things amongst ourselves, the people that's on the, you know, panel, and I respect what they do. And I feel like people need to know like who a Jamar Hardy is. Yeah, or you know, or Sheila Shopsy is. Yeah. He and then, you know, he has a Harper Bazaar cover, and you know, he does it up. You know, like, and for him to be from here is always a big thing for me. And also those people are the ones that I did pick are people that have a deep rooted Detroit love, even though they're not here. You know what I mean? It's always still like I'm repping Detroit, even though I'm not there. So I respect that.
And I respect how you have stayed here and haven't moved. I remember we've talked about this before, how you like, nah, I'm staying in the
I'm gonna stay. I mean, you know, I'll go anywhere else and work, but I'll come back home. Like Aretha Franklin, you know how they used to leave, Anita Baker, they leave and go do their stuff and come home back.
Right. So what can people expect from the program? Is it going to be a fashion show? Because it's 3 hours. So what it's a panel discussion about this, you know, the science of fashion. Let's get into that. What do you mean by the science of fashion? My definition of it would be just how things work within the background for stylists and for boutiques.
and how we make things happen behind the scenes where it's a science, where you take a little of this and a little of that to make things beautiful. So I think that with all of the people that's on the panel, from the influencer to Sheila, she does movies. Jamar does, the same kind of like me, celebrity and editorial. Angela does styling, and she does, has a dope store. And she's always like, Marv, whatever you need, come pull, I got you. So it's, it's about building relationships. It's about teaching the people that are coming about stylists here in the city. I don't think people really know that you have all these people that are on the same level and doing the same things that, now that they see a June Ambrose or a Luxury Law or all of these people, we are doing the same things, but we're just here in the city.
Or what is his name? Jay Bolin.
Jay Bolin's super dope. So all of these people, these are our co-workers. These are the people you can't help when you're good. You can't help but somebody to see your work. It's just getting that one person or one movie or one editorial or whatever to get you, in front of the right person. And it's all in how you work your stuff.
Absolutely. So where can people find tickets?
So the tickets are on Eventbrite.
Yeah, bring up the flyer one more time for us. Yep, go on Eventbrite.
Yeah,
okay.
The tickets are on Eventbrite.
That's a cold ass pick, by the way.
Thank you. David Anderson shot that picture.
I love that.
Probably about 2014, 2013. I shot that picture.
Yeah.
So they're on Eventbrite and at DetroitFashionCommunity.com or .org. I'm sorry. You can get them there, and then I know they're on the Eventbrite too.
I love it. So I'll see you there.
Yeah.
I'll see you there. I'm all texting Marv like, what should I wear?
I ain't no
fashionista.
Yeah,
I figure out what works for me, but
you put it on.
I be trying.
So it's basically a discussion. I'm going to get into the minds of these people that.
So it's no fashion show.
It's not a fashion show.
Okay.
But I mean, of course, the fashionistas and fashionistas will be in the building.
Okay. All right.
So it's not a fashion show, but it will be the people on the panel are people that, like Joyce is super dope. I feel like she's respected in the church community really big. She does the shears and all of those.
Oh, okay.
So, and then her clothing on her boutique is really, really dope. Angela has her own, that kind of Margiela kind of esque, Margiela.
What is
Mason Margiela is a clothing line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mason Margiela kind of that kind of 70s all American kind of, plain, feel. Jamar is like me. He's from Detroit. Jamar's tall guy. I think Jamar may be like 6'3".
Oh, wow.
And he models as well. So, Jamar kind of brings the men's fashion for himself, but he can do editorial and men's, and high stuff too, high fashion. So we just gonna, then Sheila is gonna, she does all the movies, so she knows how to keep continuity with the movies and making sure these looks look good for the show. So we won't be talking like, what the hell they got on in the Tubi movie?
Right.
And then
we already be talking about them.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, some of them are good, but others you be like, Lord, okay.
So Fashion Junkie is the influencer that we have, and we
gonna talk off Jefferson still.
So this is not the designer; she's more of an influencer. So she's like a So she's more of a always fly girl, low haircut, influencer. Getting people to talk about what she's wearing, how she curates her look. So Fashion Junkie is the person that we have for the younger crowd to, bring it all together. So we just kind of curated it good to make sure we bring it all together. A little bit for everybody.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
I am looking forward to that. So, and I'm looking forward to learning because I am not. You see, I had to ask you who Marge. I know, but no,
it's okay. That's what we're here for.
Some of the stuff, I'd be like, I don't even know.
So Mason Margiela is a clothing brand that started. I feel like it started in the 80s. He doesn't like to be filmed or pictures, so it may be like 1 or 2 pictures online of him. He's really but he is really that kind of guy. But the shoe that you see with the split toe with like the big toe and then the rest of the shoes like a kind of Chinese shoe, a boot with the heel, that's a Mason Margiela. And then the Margiela gym shoe looks like maybe like a Adidas Samba, but without the Adidas on the side. I mean, the 3 stripes. So he's I can't remember right now if it's Parisian, French, or German. But he's a designer that all of the fashion people really respect.
Wow. How do you stay up on who too?
This is my life. So I've always been the type that read GQ and Vogue, and then also, whatever Vibe and Source magazine would do. So I study it no different than someone would study law or whatever it is that they love. I just remember a lot and I know a lot about it. So, and I try not to be a know-it-all, but
you be knowing a lot though, especially about the music and stuff. You be dropping them gems,
I love
baby.
music and fashion. They
I
go
love
hand in
that.
hand.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So wait a minute, let's get into some looks.
Okay.
Here, y'all. And by the way, where can they find you, Marv? Right quick. Where can they follow you?
I'm Marv Neal on everywhere.
Okay.
On Instagram, Facebook like page. Twitter, I am Marv, Style by Marv.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So let's bring up some of these looks from the 2026. Even though it was a couple weeks ago, I still there was this guy, Dallas the stylist. I don't know if you follow him.
I think I know who he is.
He reminded me of like your cousin because the way he was going in on some of these looks.
Yeah.
I said this reminded me of some of Marv's stats when he was talking shit about people. So let's if we can.
Oh Lord, okay. Lauryn Hill. You love Lauryn Hill too.
I know. You think
my girl love Lauryn Hill. She be finna bite my neck off when I be like, boo, Lauryn. She be like texting me like, don't talk about Lauryn.
You don't know what that album means to me. Like, serious. Okay. So let's just get into the look.
Okay.
Now Dallas was saying, is there any way to okay. So we just gonna
Queen Latifah.
Let's go on Queen.
I like the Queen look.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
You didn't like it?
Maybe I'm just not a fashion person then because Dallas said he liked it too. I'm saying, what am I missing here? It looked like it was too fluffy. Bring it up. Yeah, we'll just do it the best we can.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Queen is the Queen. So the Queen always has to be a little royal. It has to give you a little grand. It has to be a little more grandeur than the other.
That's all puffy.
You ain't like the puff. I didn't like Queen. I didn't like Tiana's look.
Yeah, I'm not digging at it.
Nah,
I don't know what
I mean, maybe for the BET Awards.
That was looking like Met Gala-ish.
Yeah, look, that's now who is this?
Oh my God, I don't know. I think she's Jesus. I want to say Love Island or something.
Oh no, I'm
not sure who that is.
I don't like that.
It was a lot going on.
Yeah,
let's go here with Jamie.
Okay. Now I like Jamie's look.
Yeah, just
Jamie's
leave
clean.
It there.
That looks like that's good.
Okay, can I see it, Joe? Is it showing? Okay, let's share that. Okay. Let's make sure they can see. I ain't like Janet's look either.
You didn't like Janet? I don't think I liked that her shirt was the Tupac, but I like the look.
Yeah.
That's Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Bow Wow look wrong. That's Dallas right there. Ain't that him?
Dallas
the stylist.
Yes, him down in the corner.
Yeah, he made it.
Okay, just click on the ones that. Okay, who is this? Is I don't know who that is.
I don't know who he is.
Ain't that? And oh wait, David Banner. Click on David Banner. Joe. Okay, so what do we think of David Banner?
I like David Banner. I like the outfit. It's a different look for him. It's kind of more like 70s. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
He's on his grown man.
Yeah, he's on his grown man. I feel like since they were trying to like dress up that night, I feel like that's a dope look.
Okay, Janet. Okay, Janet.
So what you didn't like about Janet?
I just felt it was too, I don't know, miss you much era for me. I don't know. I just
that's how she.
I just want to. This is my thing. And Jacqueline says the baby killed it.
The baby killed it.
Let's see. Pop it up again, please, Joe. Okay, this is my thing with Janet. You done lost all this weight. Why you couldn't wear? Can we get a little leg, Janet?
But she can't give you no leg because she go with Mustafa. Now she can't do that.
Who's Mustafa?
Farrakhan's son.
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah, that's what the fuck it is.
Yeah, she can't wear that.
That's why she all covered up.
She was in the front row at the funeral with the mama.
You know what that explains?
That explains it. She got to be covered up.
Look, okay.
So she had the baby by the Muslim man.
Yes.
And then she was covered up since then. Yes, and then she didn't really break back into the gender. So now she's with Mustafa.
That explains it.
Yeah.
Don't say less now. Okay, let's get to T.I. Joe. Scroll down a little bit.
You say less.
When you said that made sense to me. Now I said
that's why she's covered up.
Wearing this shit.
Yeah, she got to. They don't play that. Okay, they wives or they women being uncovered.
Yeah, you're right. You reminded me. I forgot she was.
So I like T.I.'s look. I just think that they need to always have a tailor on deck.
Because the pants leg is
his break on his pants is not dope.
Yeah. Okay.
So the suit he's clean, right glasses. I like a monochromatic look.
Okay.
But he needs to it needs to be a seamstress there. They in LA. They could have reached out to Shar. Shar's there.
Shar Glover.
Shar Glover's there. She would have got them together.
You like, look, okay, we got to wrap it up now. Let's do one more.
Okay,
let's go. Okay, you pick Marv. Tell. What is this jacket though? Who is this?
Is this your show? I'm on your show.
What's this jacket up here? Who is this with this jacket?
Is that a guy?
Yes. Who is that?
I don't know who that
what do we
is.
think?
They got him on the best dressed look, so
okay.
They like it.
So, what do you think about this jacket? It seems a little busy up.
It's busy, but it's BET Awards. It looks clean. It looks like he did go see a tailor.
Okay.
So I'll give him that.
Okay.
I like Doechie's look.
Okay.
It reminds me of Gigi Hunter.
Okay. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Where is she?
I don't know. Where's Gigi Hunter?
Oh my God, the Gigi Hunter era, baby.
Yeah, Gigi Hunter era was the one.
Listen, shout out to another Detroiter, right?
Another Detroiter. And she's part of the dance community.
Okay.
But she did a couple of people brought it back for a couple of celebrities that wanted to get, I used Gigi Hunter dress maybe like 7-8 years ago for a shoot.
Dang, she did have some shit.
Yeah, Gigi Hunter was that.
I would have loved to rock her stuff if she was still banging.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and if you can find some online, grab it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed you, Marv.
I
We gotta wrap
too.
up. So let's one more time. The Science of Fashion, Fashion Tastemakers.
Yep. So it's
July
Saturday.
11th.
Yep. From 2 to 5. 7-Eleven from 2 to 5. We're going to talk about all things. If you are looking to be a stylist, if you want to be in the fashion industry, we're going to ask the questions to get people the gems that they need so that they'll know what they need to do.
Okay. Thank you again, Marv. And Joe, can you bring up your video? While we switch out guests, y'all? Can you bring it? Ain't on YouTube? Yep, bring it up on YouTube. So Joe got a video. Was it Unbothered? Yeah, with the Legos. So we're gonna play that again, y'all. We played it last month, but the Legos was throwing their panties and everything.
The Legos,
yeah,
like Legos we played with as a kid.
Yes, the video. What? Oh my God, you can stay and watch it, but it's Joe singing.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's singing. It's his song.
All right,
but the video is Unbothered. But thank you again, Marv.
Thanks for having me. hopefully you got all the answers you need.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I hope to see everybody come out Saturday.
Yep. And I will definitely be there.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I wear something real cute.
Yeah, come fly.
Cute. I try to do what I do.
Put your denim on. That goes all the time. Yeah, denim shirt, denim pants, nice sandal.
I do have this little romper.
Little romper, nice sandal. Yeah, it's summertime. You can do it up.
Yes, I was thinking a dress.
But it's kind of early. It's 2 to 5, so it's kind of brunch time.
So you got it, Joe. Go ahead. So thanks again to Marv, and we are going to come back with Dr. Eddie Connor.
Thanks, y'all. Okay.
Baby girl, I can't find the words to express the way I feel. Every time you're near, my heart skips 2 beats and I go to left feet. What am I tripping on? You got me slipping on. So unexpected how affected I became when you looked me in my eyes and told me your name. Now I'm so involved and trying to have it all, but I falter because you're just so unbothered, baby. What I gotta do to be a part of your life? Let's make this thing right, baby. But I can't be no fool. Tell me, am I wasting my time and my all of my day? I can't see no reason not to proceed, 'cause I see what I want and I can be what you need. You say you need a good man with good love and affection to keep you safe from harm, and everything you're looking for is here in these arms. Am I wasting my time? Am I? Yeah. What I gotta do to be a part of your life? Yeah. Let's make this thing right. And I can't be no fool, no. Am I wasting my time? Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Be a part of your life. Yeah. But I can't be no fool, no. I can't be no fool. Oh. Yeah,
All right, y'all. So we back. Had to transition to our next guest because today is a 2-part show. So again, shout out to Marv Neal. Could you change that for me at the bottom, Joe? Now we have Dr. Eddie Connor on. And it's good to finally connect with him. I've seen him so many places around the city. Oh, oh, quick little technical difficulties. Bear with us. So I have tonight a dynamic young man, because you ain't. I have to ask. I meant to ask how old you are, because you looking around 30ish. He's a young man, fellow Detroiter. Okay, author, speaker, pastor, just phenomenal individual. I'm without further ado, welcome to the show, Dr. Eddie Connor.
I'm grateful. I'm glad to be on. What up, though?
Yeah, I love it. Oh, and pastor of the Remnant Church, right?
The Remnant Worshipers Ministry. The Remnant is just good.
Okay, the Remnant. And we're gonna get into that as far as what the Remnant means. But welcome to the show, Dr. Connor. I like your the hat here. Let's go.
What up, though?
What's on the side there? Let's see. That's
I'm not sure what's on the side. Some type of emblem, logo, New Era. New Era on that side, something like that. Yeah.
And got the
gotta coordinate.
Listen. But we are welcome him, and kudos to you and congrats to you, because you have recently released your 20th, y'all, best-selling book, Unhappily Successful. Yeah. Available now on Amazon. And is it available somewhere else?
Unhappysuccessful.com.
All right. Because I always like to direct them, like, gotta let you get your coin, because Amazon, unhappysuccessful.com. So, and I was reading some of it, and I was like, ooh, you was stepping on my toes there a little bit. Dr. Eddie,
I made you feel seen?
Yeah. I feel sick, because I'm definitely at a point in my life where I'm unhappily successful, where it's like it's always something else. It's always some other goal that we're reaching for, and just those things within us that we have to fix if we want to continue to be successful, if we want our success to really be sustainable in a sense as well, because like you said, happy usually is affiliated with what is happening in the present. And that's why I was explaining, for me, joy is an inside job that is just goes on whether you are happy or not. And I learned that from my grandma, by the way, who's raised in the church, who raised me up in the church. And I always remember her, no matter what was happening in our life, whether it was good or bad, she would always be humming when she would be around the house. And I would be like, Grandma, why are you humming? Like, what is, what are you, of course, my daughter, these kids, excuse me. But I would ask her, I said, Grandma, why are you humming? Because I know stuff done went down. I know you ain't always happy. And she said, well, God gives you that joy, no matter what, that you have life and you live in. So no matter what is going on, you want to, even if you're unhappily successful, having that joy still. And I think that's what helps you to continue to move forward. So for you, in short, what would you say unhappily successful means?
Well, I think it's really all about the fact that most people don't attribute stress with success. We don't talk about that enough. We think just because you're successful, you should not be stressful.
No, really, it's more stress the more successful you are.
Right.
It seems like.
Yeah. Absolutely. And who was encouraging the encourager? And a lot of times we're pouring from an empty cup, and a lot of times you're tired in ways that sleep can't fix.
Yep.
And so navigating that anxiety, that burnout, that stress, really trying to develop interpersonal success is something that I had to really go through and grow through. I had to take my own medicine before giving the prescription. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because you're a pastor. You preaching to people, and it's like, did you find yourself like saying, I'm preaching to them, but I need some of this word myself?
Oh, for sure. And it always hits you first before you're able to give it to somebody else. And just really, this became an opportunity to really address emotional wounds and psychological pain, and people are just dealing with it. I mean, you could call the USA today the unhappy states of America. People are dealing with a lot of burnout. It's a whole gamut of stressful situations and issues, much less the climate of the world today. It's enough for people to have road rage, as we see it.
Yes.
It's enough for people to really be, a lot of people are between suicide and homicide.
Yeah.
And trying to navigate those aspects. Yeah, totally.
And I at your book signing, you made the point about since COVID, is 42% of Americans are still unhappy. They're and that makes, and I've noticed that it's like we're not back to normal. This is a new normal. And I notice people, like you said, they have this urgency, this is anxiety, and then on top of our political climate and life itself. So what made you say, oh, I'm going to write this book now?
I think I was looking for an answer and I didn't find it. And so I had to write about it. And I was looking for an answer. Really, how do you navigate stress and success? And it went to that place of, is this all there is to life? I've reached pretty much the majority of the goals that I wanted to hit. And
such as?
Well, definitely being a best-selling author multiple times. This one just went #1 on Amazon as well.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm grateful for that. I mean, people literally reading the book from Alaska to Ethiopia, from Atlanta to South Africa.
Global.
Yeah.
Global. Let's get some claps for that, Joe. To
be a mover and a shaker in the city and beyond, be pastor. You're grateful for all those things, but there's a whole lot that comes with it. And I tell people all the time, listen, don't envy me. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, for sure.
Absolutely.
And just going through all of that, navigating all of those specific things. Happiness is based on what's happening, but joy is an inside job. And I think one of the things that we have to do is we have to choose joy.
Yep.
Going
back to what that's what I'm saying. My grandma was like, you have to choose to be happy, or you could choose to be down in the dumps. I mean, you can acknowledge that stuff is not okay, but you can still say, okay, Lord, I still woke up. I still, I find myself at times being like, okay, Lord, this is not going the way I wanted to, but let me try to find the joy in something.
Yeah.
At least I got $1 off that. At least I woke up.
Right.
Or at least, I saw a person that I needed to see.
Yeah, this joy I have, the world didn't give it. The world can't take it away.
Right.
I ain't gonna let nobody steal your joy. And I've since retired the word happy. We put the word happy in front of Mother's Day and Father's Day and birthday and New Year. And a lot of times we were feeling anything but that. And so I choose to opt for joy, and understanding that I'm not trying to live this life for happiness. I'm trying to live this life for purpose and really be in alignment with my divine assignment. I think the whole aspect of joy comes from alignment. A lot of times we're chasing fulfillment in achievement. And that's one of the things I was doing. If you get this award, if you do this book, if you get this
temporary,
show.
Then what? Once they have the ceremony, they move on.
Absolutely.
Right? So, what's the real impact?
Right.
I want to go back to some of the stuff you said that you've achieved. You're a best-selling author. What are some other things that you were like, okay, I've achieved this, I'm successful?
Well, I'd say I've been on pretty much every major network outside of maybe a couple of networks, but I've pretty much been on that. The White House during President Obama's administration, received the President Barack Obama Lifetime Achievement Award and the Volunteer Service Award from the White House under Obama's administration. So I think that was a crown jewel right there. And sometimes you say, well, what's next? And you feel empty. Yeah. You feel as if, is there all there is to this? I got it now. Now what? And for me, I'm so driven. I'm so competitive. And to a certain degree, now there's definitely been times where I've competed against other people, but now this is me competing against myself.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Can I beat my best?
Exactly.
And nobody, you know what? And nobody can beat you being you.
You know what? I think that tortures me more though at times when I do that, because it's like, what can I do next? Like when I interview a certain person or some other accomplishment, I'm like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? And it's like getting to that point where it's like you have to be content for what's going on right now. Find the joy in that you did achieve this, because a lot of people haven't even written one book.
True.
So,
but people ain't hosting a show.
Absolutely, an award-winning show,
right.
And I have to sometimes go back to my journals. Like, I done a lot of stuff, but like you said, what is giving me that sustainable joy though? Because once you get home, you turn off the lights, you take off everything. It's like you there by yourself. What it is that's sustaining you? So these things. What was the turning point where you were like, why were you unhappily successful then?
I think it was really just coming from the whole aspect of everything being on me. Everything being on my shoulders.
As far as being a pastor. Okay.
A pastor, living in a fishbowl.
Black man in America.
Yeah, all of that. Being, to a certain degree, an endangered species in America. And just the whole gamut of, while I was writing this book, I lost 12 people in the matter of 3 weeks. Whether it's personal friends of mine or friends of loved ones. And so writing this, dealing with grief, tough, very, very tough, but I had to get it out. And there was a lot of frustration that I had internally. And sometimes I just think it's just best to put your pain on paper.
Absolutely.
It's better to put your pain on paper than punch people.
Exactly. And as a writer and copy editor, I tell people, throw up on the page. Like, just get it out there.
Yeah.
You got to purge at times. There's people like, well, I want to write my book, but I don't know where to start. I'm like, just start. Just go. Just start. And you can edit it later. Because anyone who knows, when you're an author, your manuscripts should go through several edits anyway. So I want to talk about some of the principles in there. Getting your shift together, finding your faith. I'm trying to remember from if I could just look right quick. Let me just by the way, y'all, Unhappily Successful. But it was a couple things in here. The rest or rust.
Rest or rust.
The
Page 37.
And it was and I want to go into what SHIFT stands for though. So it's an acronym, y'all, pretty much. Yeah. So SHIFT stands.
There's an F in there.
Yeah, it is.
There's an F in there.
Yeah, and it's a good F though. It's not a bad F.
Get your shift together.
Right.
You got to enunciate your
shift.
words.
Right. Not your, because y'all know.
Got to shift it to another gear.
Yes.
That's right.
Make sure I get it right.
That's right. FCC, just, we said it right. FCC regulations.
Right. Well, this is actually, internet. So ain't no regulations here. This is we a little, unregulated here. So this is unfiltered and unapologetic, by the way, pastor. Okay. So you could just, let it go. But I'm glad you cleared it up.
Yes.
So SHIFT, the S stands for standards. What are your standards? Your principles and values you live by. What is your heart hearing? What you said that you can't spell heart without ear and hear. Also, I liked, let me see, what does the I stand for, y'all? Your identity. You don't know your identity, especially in social media age, Lord, we get lost.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not who you are. Or what really is who you are, but not what you are, what role. I think we get so caught up in the roles
you are. Yeah.
At times, and making sure we're flexing our faith. That's something I got to work on, Lord, because, if I can't doubt and faith cannot exist in the same. You're right. You're so right. I was like, oof, you was talking to me when you said that, because I'll be having my faith, but then I'll be like, well, what make? And so I think that's why I got times that God be like, look, this is why I'm not giving it to you yet, because you doubting, you haven't had in that same space. And then the T stands for truth, the truth. No transformation without knowing your truth, being truthful to yourself. So I really appreciated that chapter as well, and the rest and rust and being so busy.
Yeah, busy but not productive.
Exactly. Yeah. That's something that I've had to try to be mindful of.
In a hurry, going nowhere.
Right. And that's my thing when I'm seeing people rushing. I'm like, where are y'all going to? Because we all gonna die one day. Where are we rushing to? So for you though, what were the things that you were like, I've got to put this into the book? What made you, when you were, how did you decide like this is what I'm going to reveal about my struggle?
Yeah, that's real good. I always have to go back to the genesis of my journey, and that is being a survivor of stage 4 cancer. A lot of people gave up on me. There were times where I felt like I was
you were only at
myself.
15 years old, so you were already at a difficult age.
Just starting my life, fighting for my life.
Right.
Growing up without my father in my life as well, and battling your own identity, your own concept of manhood and masculinity, much less, boys aren't supposed to cry, talk about any issues, pain is weakness leaving the body. And I think I was suffering in silence internally. And to find the cancer, to be healed, to experience God's grace and another chance at life, it made me, to a certain degree, relentless to say, I got to go after it. I think it's two dynamics. When people get another chance at life and they at death's door, either they wild out or they live out their purpose. Yeah. So I chose to live out my purpose.
Right.
So and really do something good in the neighborhood and give back to help people move forward.
Right, because you have your Boys to Literacy.
Boys to Books.
Boys to Books.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mentoring and literacy program. So empowering our brothers to read, lead, and succeed. And so service is the rent I pay for the space I occupy. To find the cancer, by the grace of God, I had to put that in there. And I think me just saying, listen, I'm just going to wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm going to share my truth, because that's going to be somebody else's freedom.
Right. And not feel ashamed. So did you feel that your parishioners would feel some type of way about this book? Was that something that was on your mind as a pastor?
Well, I think so. I think that was also on my mind. I wrote a previous book called Know Your No, and that was really about building healthy boundaries and loving yourself. And I wrote in the book, I said, listen, how would you feel if your pastor said he was depressed? Because we wear this S on our chest.
That's a lot, because baby,
How would you feel if he battled this or she battled that?
He's human. They have to,
human.
I think they don't remember that you're human.
Right.
You the messenger, but you're not the Messiah. You the messenger.
That part,
you just, I think we forget pastors are humans too.
Yeah, without a doubt. And many of the pastors, if you look even statistically, they're suffering from depression. A lot of pastors, they from what I see statistically, a lot of them pass on a Monday because of what they experienced on Sunday or lack thereof.
Yeah.
So they became so despondent, they became so depressed, and they don't have the portal by which to share that with. And a lot of times when you get into those particular levels of leadership, you don't have anybody to talk to, because now the people you talk to, really, you dealing with that? I thought you're supposed to be so and so and such and such. And so now you're leading while you're bleeding, and you're helping other folks while you're hemorrhaging.
And they need you to heal. They need you to heal them, and you trying to heal yourself.
Right. And if you don't heal, you're going to blast the same people who you should be shepherding.
So how did you, as you a young man, you a young pastor, and I'm going to be honest, Dr. Connor. So I'm sure the ladies, how do you deal with that? The ladies at the church, because you're a young, handsome pastor. Let's be honest about it. Yes, very much. So I'm married, but I'm just saying, I ain't blind. You a young, handsome, well-spoken Black man. So how do you deal with the temptation of the ladies?
I see them as sisters, man.
Okay.
At that church.
All of them. Okay.
I see them as sisters at the church. Listen, I've seen enough, not just in the year and a half as I've been pastoring, I've seen enough prior to it. Because I was itinerant, big time.
What do you mean you was itinerant?
Preaching everywhere, all around the country.
Okay.
and overseas.
Okay.
So I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly with leadership, with flock and parishioners, all of that. And I've seen the aspect of people even being dehydrated, thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
and so to a certain degree, it's not a turn on, it's a turn off.
Okay.
It's a turn off. Yeah.
But,
that findeth.
But would you like to find a mate? Like, would you like to find?
You think I'm marriage material?
Well, I mean, I'm asking. Well, I'm just asking if you would like to have a mate. I don't know. I mean, I'm just curious. I don't see why not.
I would want a first lady, not just for the photos, though.
Okay.
Because a lot of times people just get the first lady just for the photos, or just so that you could just have.
Come on, somebody.
The
first lady for the photos.
Yeah, yeah, right. The suitable woman for me is gonna have to really understand me, because I'm highly driven. I get totally actually just solely focused and linear on work. I'm a workaholic in witness protection.
Okay.
So
and you got to be careful you're not grinding yourself down, as you said, wearing yourself out.
And maybe she would help me to do that, because it's all gas, no brakes a lot of times for me.
Okay.
And I'm still learning how to embrace self-care more.
Okay. And that's what I was gonna say, because it sounds like you're still on the journey.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Still on a journey.
And maybe the destination is the journey.
Okay.
Or maybe the journey is the destination.
Okay. Because it sounds like you still, you still heading there. And that's good to share it.
Yeah.
So with but I'm just saying, as a young man, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
So how do you deal with some of your elders at times? Who do you feel like they might test you because you're a young pastor?
Oh, of course. I mean, I love my elders. I love my elders. Number one, I love my elders, and maybe they do, maybe they don't. I just try to really just embrace the whole process, and I put myself into possibly their shoes. Hey, I'm a young, precocious pastor coming in, right? And that is, to a certain degree, I have an old soul, but I still can connect with the younger generation. Got a young face. I wear the beard to hide it. If I cut it off, I look 12.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right?
You look fairly young. That's I'm like, you're a young man.
Yeah. So I understand, probably hesitation and what they are used to.
Yeah.
And to a certain degree, tradition. But one thing I understand is that the message remains the same, but the methods change. And if you don't take change by the hand, change is going to eventually take you by the throat.
Well, I have to say, the one lady who was there, I forgot her name. She said she was like 85 or 86.
Yes.
Was singing
Mother
your
Washington.
praises.
Yeah.
So that was very admirable that she's giving you that stamp.
Yeah. And that's what the elders have really, really embraced me. I lean into them. I listen. I love on them. And I embrace them. I mean, I go to whether it's a graduation or whether it is a grieving moment, I try my best to be there. And they tell me, listen, Pastor, you need to get you some rest.
Yeah, and see, that's how, again, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah.
Because you have to take on those responsibilities.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would describe it as trauma, but I would describe it as trauma, having that separation from a parent like that. How has that affected your path and journey?
I think to a certain degree, it has made me who I am by being a workaholic. Because I think it is always you're grasping for something. Is this good enough?
Yeah.
Can you work harder?
Yeah.
And it's like
that'll give you some satisfaction.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you say, well, who are you seeking the validation from? I mean, as I was telling you at the book sign that you were at, and that we had the courageous conversation. I wrote 11 books since 2020. That's insane. 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah.
It's my 11 books since 2020. That's 6 years.
Yeah, that's like 2 books.
It's practically 2 books a year.
Yeah.
It's a painstaking process.
Yeah.
And I think it probably does come from that aspect to where maybe I was seeking the validation of a father as a kid.
Because your mom was around?
My mom was around.
Okay.
Yeah, I love my mom, and mom helped me, prayed me through. Praying mama. My mama prayed for me, had me on the mind.
Listen.
took the time.
Yeah. I ain't mad at it. Come on.
No, for all of that. But there's also something in relationship to a boy and his father.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, and I didn't really have the masculine, here's the roadmap.
Yeah.
I had to figure it out on my own.
Yeah.
And bumped my head and made some mistakes, but I'm grateful that I actually made better decisions than mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you, when you are mentoring some of your boys, what are some things you see in them? What are some things that the void that you feel you need to fill with some of these youth that you work with in your Boys to Books? Is it Boys to Books?
Boys to Books.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I just left a mentoring session just now with a young brother and his mother, and he's grew up in a fatherless home. And we're working on his behavior with his mother, because a lot of times he is taking out his aggression on his mother in proxy for an absentee father.
Yeah.
And so I'm helping him to move into a place of respect, but also valuing himself, valuing his elders as well. And then also processing the notion of he can still be a good man, even though he may not have had a good representation in his life.
Right. Well, he's got you now.
That's true. He's got me now. Yeah. So I try to be there for him. He's developed his literacy skills. He's helped out around the house even more. He's gotten better. Academically, he finished stronger. They were trying to keep him back at the end of the year. They're trying to now promote him. So, but one of those things that I see mentoring many of the young brothers is the pain of an absentee father.
Yeah. And
now they're doing all these other things, negative wise or whatever, because they need some healing.
Yeah. And because behavior is communication from kids.
Yeah.
That's communication. Yeah. Thank you, Jessica, for tapping in. Jessica, let's answer her question. She said, when was the last time you felt truly energized doing something? What is a book that drastically changed how you operate, you read over and over, or reference frequently?
Jessica, shout out to Jessica Calderon.
Yes.
She was there at the
absolutely
the event last week. So yeah, I would say there's a book that I read in college, and I always generally refer back to it. It's called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And he likens the mind to a garden. You know, if you plant seeds of strength, something positive is going to grow. You know, negative seeds lead to weeds of worry. And so really just seeing your mind as an opportunity to really cultivate the garden of your mind, putting a filter on your mind, processing your thoughts, and really change the way that you look at things so that the things that you look at change.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's all about the attitude a lot of times.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. And the older I get, I really have to have some self-talk. Thank you for the question, Jessica. And thank you for watching.
Attitude determines your altitude.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I like them sayings you got. Them sayings.
We both dropping bars. We both dropping jewels.
Yeah, we've been,
gems and jewels.
We trying to, we got to impact the people as best as possible, as best as possible. So for you, what's next, Dr. Eddie? Are you working on the next book already? Is book 21?
You know what?
Brewing, or what's happening?
Breaking news. I have retired.
From what?
I've retired from writing.
What?
Yeah.
So this is the 20th and last
This is
book.
my official writing retirement right here on Rocky's reality show.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
I'm hanging it up. I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up the jersey.
What's making you stop?
One is that I need a break. Okay. Two is that I met a goal.
The goal was to write 20 books.
I don't think that. I think the goal became the 20th book when I got to the 10th book.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
exclusive.
I'm retiring. This is exclusive.
Retiring.
This is exclusive.
Not from being a pastor, but from being an author.
From being an author. I'm retiring. I'm going into retirement mode.
Okay, now.
Yeah, I'm going into retirement mode.
Or you just taking a hiatus?
I'm going into retirement mode.
Because are you going to be like Michael Jordan, you retire and then you come back? Like what?
Wearing the 45 jersey?
Yeah, right. What were we doing here? Like that,
You know, it's funny. I was driving the other day and I felt like God dropped an idea on me for the next book. And I was driving, looking up to heaven like, Lord, you got to wait.
You got to wait. Oh, you telling the Lord to wait. Okay.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Work. Okay.
I need a break.
Okay, yeah.
I need a break.
I get it.
Yeah. 11 books in the last 6 years.
Yeah, that's
Give a brother a break. Y'all need to catch up anyway.
Yeah, because I got to get
the library.
And the other ones. Yeah.
Add me to the library.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm giving y'all a break to catch up. I'm chilling.
Okay, we're gonna see what's happening in about 3-4 years.
I'm chilling. But you can run to the Remnant though, 20470 Hubble Street.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Tell us about the Remnant.
Yeah, you got to come to the church. You got to come to church. I mean, God's doing amazing things. We're growing immensely. We fed 35,000 people just in the last year and a half alone.
I love it.
We've got brothers and sisters, I mean, from all walks of life who are just coming in, and we're just building from the inside out, and we're building from the outside in. And so you got to run to the Remnant. We got services every single Sunday, 10 o'clock a.m., 20470 Hubble Street, the city of Detroit, 8 Mile and Hubble. Our motto and message is faith, family, forward. That's what we're doing. And of course, we got Bible class every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. I'm preaching, I'm teaching, I'm doing all of that. And there's no way that you're gonna walk in there and leave out not empowered. You may come in limping, but you're leaving out leaping.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, right quick, my last question.
Yeah.
What was that book idea he dropped? Right quick. Can we get a little glimpse of what that might be?
You know what? I wrote it in my phone.
Okay.
I don't remember it offhand right now.
Okay, well, see,
but I wrote it
down.
in my phone. I had to write it down.
Yeah, you did.
You know, it's like
you might have to come back to that.
Absolutely. It's like you know, when I told you that at the event, Michael had this idea. He said, "Listen, I got to go to the studio right now." He calling up his producer 3 a.m. Mike, what's going on? Right. We got to go to the studio right now. You can't go wait till 9-12 p.m. No, if you don't do it now, God gonna give the idea to Prince.
Yeah, see, exactly. And that's why you wrote that down. So we're gonna see if you stick to this retirement, Dr. Eddie.
I'm retired.
I get you need a break, but just like
let them know. I said it right here on Rocky's show. Okay. I am retired.
We gonna
because I'm tired.
Right, but you have to. You're right. You have to be intentional about rest. And that's something that I definitely learned from the pandemic, being intentional about rest. And there's so many times people be like, "Oh, I know you're busy. You couldn't make it." And I'm like, "No, it ain't that. I was resting. I was intentionally like not doing a damn thing."
There's movement and stillness.
Like exactly. Like and seriously, you gotta rest so you can recuperate, so you can refresh, and just going all the time. I don't think that's what God meant for us to do. No, I really don't.
If God
we've
rested,
just gotten
we got
to that mentality where we, like you said, we being busy, but we're not really being productive. So that and I think that's part of what wears on society too. And I don't know where it's like social media exacerbates that even more, where we feel like we gotta be going. And so you really have to be because I'm from the generation before social media. Okay. I remember, I'm from that era when
I don't know, you looking young.
Listen,
I got
I'm gonna tell you, okay? AOL discs, okay? When you get the little AOL disc in the mail, when I come to era, you had to plug in your internet, and if somebody called, it would throw you off. Listen, they don't even know about that. They don't even know about that. Y'all don't even know. Google the inception of internet, y'all, so y'all can understand that. But seriously, it's like I come from that era when we would just sit on our porch, be chilling with our grandparents, sipping our lemonade. We're not rushing nowhere. We're taking our time. So, but I thank you, Dr. Eddie. And just what are some last words? And where can people follow you? And again, remind them where they can get Unhappily Successful. Without a doubt. What an honor, opportunity to be on your show. Got an amazing show and love the energy. Thank you. You know, I would say the revolution not only be televised, it'll be digitized. So connect with me on social media at Eddie Connor Jr. Put some respect on my name, EDDIECONNOR, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop. I'm all the way there. You got to get the book, Unhappily Successful. It went #1 for a reason. You got to get the book. People are reading it. People are tagging me on it. You just got to get it. People are getting a book and gifting a book. That's what I want you to do. I want you two things I want you to do. Get a book, gift a book. Unhappillysuccessful.com. You can also get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Amazon particularly, ebook, audiobook, hard copy, all of that. And of course, run to the Remnant. We got service this Sunday. Join us, 10 a.m., 20470 Hubble Street. The Remnant. All right. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Dr. Eddie Connor, you all, thank you again for joining me. This is not goodbye. This is see you later. Shout out to Lakeisha. Appreciate her. Absolutely. So much. I'll see you probably in a few years when you drop 21. That 21st.
Yeah. Right. My books are legal.
When you now see there you go. You got the theme already. There you go. See, don't get my mind to work and talk
if
about
I
the
come
books
out of retirement, I got to come back here.
I'm just saying. Okay. If. Okay.
Well, maybe not if. Maybe
I don't
when.
know, because when you are creative, it's like you be tired and you take a break, but then it's like, gosh, I don't know. Like it'll be many times, and I'm like, I'm quitting the show.
It's
like
hard to turn off.
I've been there many times where I'm like, I am tired, Lord. I am quitting, and then I'll be asleep or something, and it'll just be an idea that comes to me or somebody that reach out, and I'm like, dang, I gotta. It's like they looking for me to the work continue. So
because it ain't for you.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Right.
You just a vessel. You're a vehicle.
Right.
So somebody's waiting for you to be who you are, so they can become who they're supposed to be.
That's what I was telling my son. You don't hold on to your blessings, because my son can sing actually, but he's shy. And I said, God gives you a gift for you to give away.
That's right.
For a reason, and so I'm gonna work on pray for my son and his self-confidence and his choice, his decision making, and all of that. But it's a reason, and that's what I've come to see as a creative. At times, people are looking to me to be that guiding light for them at times. And so that can be a heavy, I don't want to say burden, but responsibility.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So that's why we got to rest. And that's okay. We're going to take a couple years off, and then we'll see if he comes back, y'all. And that's just the copy editor in me too. Like always encouraging someone. But thank you again, Dr. Eddie Connor. I wish you much success. Salute to you. I want to give flowers to young Black men out here doing positive things. Like I just love that.
We couldn't do it without queens like you.
You are right.
Couldn't do it without queens like y'all.
I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be boastful, but but I'm grateful that we have men like you who lead. Like seriously. Because women, we still, I don't care how independent we are, and we do uphold y'all, but we still need those men who are going to be those leaders at times for us. So I appreciate that in you, and for mentoring the younger generation too. That is so much needed, especially in a city like Detroit where the literacy rates are subpar. So again, I just salute you and kudos for what you've done. And please keep me in touch with what is happening. Maybe we can turn Unhappily Successful into a stage play. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just listen.
Okay, come on. Get them creative juices flowing. I love it.
Just putting it out there.
I love it.
I mean, I could just see a whole plot in my mind, though, but
the plot thickens.
It can really be a good screen. A script. I'm for real. Just the wait a minute. One more. I lied. One last question. What made you title it Unhappily Successful?
Oh, one is that I wanted the duality of it. I wanted to have the contradiction, and really make people think. And then I looked at the whole aspect of really stressing success. And just because you're successful, does it really mean you're happy?
Yeah.
What if you're unhappy? And can you still be unhappy while successful?
Yeah.
More money, more problems, Biggie.
Yeah.
Right. So some of us are suffering from success, and then just kind of think about all that, and boom, the title just dropped up.
Yeah. Yep. That is true. That is so true. That is so true. All right. Well, thank you again, Dr. Eddie Connor. And thank you everyone for watching Rocky's Reality. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Thank you again. Have a good night.